A point would be enough for Goa to be declared the league winners. The league winners' shield is on the line. The Asian Champions League spot is on the line. They've already qualified for the playoffs. That shield, of course, will be presented to them if they get a point here. And it'll be presented in the first leg of the Hero ISL semi-final, for which they've already qualified. They are 1-0 in the lead. A dynamic duo once again, combining Bumu to Koro. Koro, who is now on 14 goals, very much like ATK's Roy Krishna. Both of them topping the goal-scoring charts, joint top rather. Jamshedpur have had some chances, some crosses from the left that they've failed to convert. Goa, clinical as usual, in control as usual, haven't had to work too hard. Almost sometimes looks like they're conserving their energy for that moment, for that phase of 5-10 minutes when they completely turn things around and score a few goals.
It's all about game management, I think, isn't it? That's the thing for FC Goa. Manage the 90 minutes. They managed to get that breakaway goal, which has given them the impetus and something to hang on to. And now just stroke it around and go and enjoy yourself. That's what they've got to do.
They'd probably enjoy that more if they found one more goal. A couple of opportunities, but they've been so good at that final ball. Apart from the one time that Bumu produced it for Koro, hasn't happened often enough or as much as they would like.
Let's not forget, we do know that Goa do concede more goals in the second half, but they can afford to concede a goal. They only need that solitary point to finish winners, and that's the big thing today. Result becomes irrelevant. You've got to do what you've got to do.
Koro winning the ball off Amarjeet, but then giving it away to Monroy. And goes past Lenny, then goes past Chahu. Here's Monroy, spread out wide for Acosta. One look up and wanted the curl. I don't know, but he was there to block. Got to beat the first man. Corner though, once again for Jamshedpur.
They've got to up it another 10-15% for me. I'd like to see them go and pose a question or two. I'm sure ATK are watching on, literally willing them to score every time they go forwards as well.
There's the corner, this time towards the far post. Oh, had a player steaming in. Memo it was. Can his team find a goal, get back into this last game of the league season for Jamshedpur? Now Goa as well. Now given away by Bumu to Amarjeet, who was under pressure from Monroy, who's had another good game.
Better from Jamshedpur, pressing higher up the field of play, trying to force the issue a little bit.
As it stands, Goa 39 points. Even if ATK win, they won't be able to catch up. Point as well would just take them down to 37. Even then ATK won't be able to catch up. As for Jamshedpur, 8th position looks likely, unless they can move up to 7th with a draw. Amarjeet, Farooq, Chahu interception. Now Koro's had to drop deep a few times in this game.
It's all hands on deck. We've said before, haven't we, throughout the season, there are times where games need to be managed. This is a 90-minute game management exercise for Goa. They can't afford to take their finger off the pulse.
Jackie trying to move it on. Hasn't found that much space down the right as other teams have afforded him.
No, he hasn't. Testament to the new left back, Sumit Passy.
A couple of times also bypassed by Bumu when there was space down the right. He's gone more central or for the shot, but usually see Jackie being very troublesome. and try to hit the byline and cut it back. There was that one opportunity, but then aimed for Koro instead of Bumu. Over the top again, and they found some success with that long ball. And Len, excellent defensive cover from Len Dungel over the last 50 odd minutes. Monroy rides the first challenge, can't with the second. Koro, Len ahead of him, Jack to the right, picks out the former. There's Len on his right foot, deflection and just wide.
Oh, Len going into that challenge, he was the man that initially started that move. There, Zhou just rolls it into Koro. Len up there in support. Well, decided to take it on himself. Let's have a look here. There's nothing in that. They've both gone for the ball. You know one thing's for sure though, Lenny isn't going to back out of a challenge like that. Len Dungel.
And Monroy stayed down after that, and he continues to stay down.
That's the way he went into the challenge. I think he's only got himself to blame. It was just a coming together. There was no malice there. There wasn't anything over the top. Here's the goal. How about this for a quick transition? Mobashir has to take out Bumu there. You have to take one for the team, but look at the weight of pass. Absolutely perfect for Koro. Well, the reputation for this 37-year-old just gets stronger and stronger and stronger year on year.
14, as many as Roy Krishna, who's also had a fantastic ISL season. Vasquez, Opeche in there, one behind. Monroy still looks troubled. Just hearing that Narendra is warming up for Iriondo. Gingerly, for now. Impact injury, should be able to shake it off.
I'm sure about that. He didn't look very happy, did he? The way that he was limping off there. I don't know if he fancies it. We'll soon see.
Bumu on the corner. Fall up, Pena up, Lenny, all the big men. Goa in search of the second goal. Bumu's delivery. Cleared away.
Summit Passy again.
I wonder if he's found his best position.
Left back.
Oh, Bumu into space, trying to set it up, and Len Dungel. Bit of a wild attempt in the end. But again, 3 passes and Goa will win.
Got to hit the target there. Lovely reverse ball from Koro. Bumu knows exactly where he is. Just the wrong angle on that occasion for Len.
Key player, of course, Bumu, involved in the opening goal, almost involved in the second one as well. And Monroy still frustrated from that earlier challenge.
I thought that was just a coming together earlier on, you know. I really do. You can see there the arms just slightly higher from Joyner. You see there the elbow in the back of the head. You know that Koro's going to make the most of it. Another dangerous position for Goa.
Chahu on this. Anything longer than 30 odd yards, it'll be Chahu to take. He usually goes towards the far post where Murtada Fall will look for a knockback. But this time went for Fall, who was more central. Rafiq saw the danger.
He got checked out there by Grande. When you see the replay of that, you'll see Grande just steps across Murtada Fall so that he can't go and attack it.
There's Chahu once again. Now Bumu. And Bumu continues to move in. Another deflection, another corner. And good pressure from Goa early in the second half.
I think they're just having a little go there. Rafiq in goal, saying just keep the ball, don't release it so early. There's no need to try and go straight on the counter attack. You see Memo there, just a little fist pump, saying just calm down a little bit, lad, just relax. But it's going now, looking to try and turn things back around as they look for that second goal.
Taken short, Checky back to Pumo, one dummy on the left side, chipped in towards Murtada Fall, who's got a head onto it. And then well played in the end, and Jamshedpur have come out with the ball. Here's Farooq. He's looking for Acosta. In steps Mandar. Lenny back to Fall, who's in midfield, staying up from that corner. He will go back to his centre-back's position very soon. Pumo, great touch, takes it in his stride. A lovely skill once again. And then Amarjeet saw that coming.
He's always looking up though, isn't he, Pumo?
Grande is not too happy with that challenge.
He's just waiting for the next word. Yeah, clumsy. And hey.
Here comes Acosta. And chipped in this time, slightly early diagonal. Len with the flick on, only as far as Amarjeet, who's bought himself a yard. Attempt has been blocked. And Chahu all the way back to his goalkeeper.
We like that, don't we? Keeping possession of the ball in a different way.
Yeah, afforded himself a bit of a smile as well. Not too much difference in terms of possession. And Goa usually 55, 60. And Jamshedpur have done well. What you need though is goals.
They've let Jamshedpur have the ball. Manage the game, that's all they need to do today.
Mobashir's clearance.
I'm glad you didn't say pass.
So am I.
We like that.
Would you say Goa are the best team in terms of rotating the ball in this defensive half? I just spoke at the wrong time, but entire season, in a way.
Yeah, they keep the ball extremely well. They're not afraid, and you know, people talk about being brave, and being brave isn't going in and tackling someone and you're not wearing your shin pads. Being brave is having courage to have the ball when you're under pressure, when there are people closing you down, and then you pass it 5 or 10 yards and you go and make an angle and get it back. That's being brave, being able to do it on a consistent basis. And if you remember, a couple of seasons ago when Sergio Libera came in, they made some absolutely horrendous defensive mistakes that cost them some very, very silly goals. But with time, as they've learned, as they've developed, they've become more comfortable, and now they're brave. They don't mind trying to express themselves, which is why they play the way they do.
Top sprints, Amarjeet, Farooq. Of course, then the two Goan wingers. A lot of running around. A lot of attempts to break the lines. No success yet. Farooq, maybe he can change that. Just got stuck in once again. Chahu's foot. Karan Amin. Amarjeet, Monroy. Around the hour mark. This time cut out by Jackie Chum. Pumo, the only thing that could derail Goa now is probably a sending off. Amairana is on a yellow. Wonder whether a change could be coming up. Jackie. Oh. Koro. Excellent quick feet. Manages to keep the ball. Eleni in support. Jackie ahead of him. And all the way back once more. And no rush, in no hurry.
It was a nothing ball, wasn't it, that one? In between two players, and they both got caught out of position. But look at Len Dungle tracking back in there to go and win that back. Like I said before, you know what you're going to get from Len.
comfortable so far. Came in with it, given away, and now Acosta up against Fall and Pena. Acosta always towards the left. Acosta shot, great block from Murtada Fall, well timed.
Well, there's one mistake could cost, and it could cost you dear. And they rode their luck there. Well, we are going to see the change now, are we, before the set play?
Ivan coming on. Amai Ranaway, of course, on a booking. Cleared by Jackie. Lovely 360 from Bumu, and then beating 3 players and making it very comfortable for Jahu. That is the sort of excellence that he affords on the pitch. Jackie. Good fall to Pena, who poked it forward. He's got to run back to his defensive position now.
Again, just manage the game.
There's Acosta. Almost made it too easy for Murtada Fall in the earlier play when he knew he was going on his left side. Thought for a second he'd dummy him, go to the right.
Look how deep Jackie is there, and look at Len as well. They're dropping back, they're just making those banks to be very difficult to break down.
Chahu in some space. Surely he's got Jackie one way and Koro the other. And Len also making a run. Here goes Bumu. Oh, it's off the post. Still open for Goa though. Jackie, spectacular attempt from Koro. It didn't really connect. We've had a few of those in this game. Here comes Len. Finds Mandar. And Memo is standing firm. Now Jamshedpur could throw on a counter. Ivan, pardon me, that's Amarjeet on the turn. Here goes Monroy. And probably the pace has just been taken off. Acosta. Ivan has a chase. Acosta's beaten him, not once but twice. Still no Acosta, and Murtada Fall as usual.
Well, I think this is showing us that maybe the strength in depth isn't there for all to see for Goa. Having to change the fullback again. That's how close Bumu came yet again to hitting the back of the net.
He's been afforded a few runs down the middle. Monroy once again towards the far post, knocked back in this time by Memo, but angle was all sorts of wrong.
Well, that would have been the best header in the world had that found the back of the net. How far away that was and the angle. Here's that run from Bumu again. He does this so well. He can cause issues and problems when he does this. And this is what he did too much last year without the creativeness of passing as well. But this time he's mixed it up this season perfectly well. And it's been a much better, fine, round-up performance and balance from Ugo Bumu.
Involved in a goal every 64 minutes. Whether that's a pass or a goal for himself. A chance is created. Continuously always prodding and poking and finding those gaps. Of course, I know it's his job.
Where did you get that stat from? Every 64 minutes.
Stato. He's surely affording himself a chuckle right now.
You never told me that one.
Costa. Passi. He was looking for the 1-2. And then he was covering Grande though. Mobashir. Always going long now, Jamshedpur. That's the only way to go past that bank in midfield. Grande on that left side. And broke again for him. Fortunately, here's Monroy. Amarjeet. There's Len onto him in a flash. Amarjeet.
Saw it in the first half, we're seeing it again in the second half. A little bit of frustration from the youngster. And you can see Monroy saying, what are you doing? Just doesn't have that experience yet. does Amajit. The percentage of goals that fly in from that sort of distance, they don't back up the stats.
On comes CK Vineet then. Grande hasn't been as influential as he'd like to be. Vineet, of course, more willing in terms of going forward, more direct. Monroy's run the show as far as passes go.
Yeah, they've let him have the ball. It's as simple as that. Jamshedpur has been a little bit more attack-minded when they're going forwards, whereas the three Goa players there, they've been in their own half, just stroking it around amongst themselves.
Karan Amin. Farouk does well to bring it under control. Nice flick as well. Here's Amarjeet. Farouk in the gap, turn and shot, quickly blocked. A flying clearance from Iban, who's got to go back and cover. Acosta's cross in, Penya's there to clear. Mobashir, back in the box from him, back out of it by Mandar. And these are the sort of attacks that Goa are expected to quell. Bomo almost flicked it past the first man and got there. Amarjeet is under pressure and he's been brought down by Len.
He doesn't care, does he, Len? You ask him to run through a brick wall, he will. You need a player like that in your team. On the training ground as well. It's just as important on the training ground because it helps to toughen everybody up.
Here comes Jamshedpur out wide. Farouk stopped in his tracks by Mandar. In the end, just threw a leg at it.
Mixed bag for him, Ediondo, this season. As you mentioned earlier, like that, they started so well, but just died off and tailed off with injuries and just never got it back going again, did they?
Yeah, Costa's had a few crosses from the other side. Now one which will swing in towards the keeper. Costa sends it in into a good area as well. Nawaz goes up and a decent distance on the punch. Could be back in from Jamshedpur once again. Farouk went up for that over him and cleared by Jackie. More clearances than crosses for him in this game.
Doesn't matter. Sometimes you can do that. Was that 2 nutmegs there from little Jackie, was it? I like that.
Boom, into the path of Lenny. Koro was waiting in the middle. Lenny went for him. Deflection off Monroy.
Too many red shirts there again, just trying to thread the ball through an eye of a needle. Just too tight, that gap there with the red shirts in the way.
Jahu wins that fair and square. Too easy. And they're walking with the ball now. Their second goal, though, would surely seal it.
But why aren't we seeing Jamshedpur go and compete again? Go and press again. Go and get in their faces. Go and let them know they're in a game.
You've got to make Goa pay for those mistakes. Monroy has had to do too much on his own. Chahu. Has got to get the crowd going. by, as you said, getting in their faces, give a game to Goa, make life difficult. Bumo, once again through the middle. Here comes Bumo, and sets it up for Len into the area. Bumo! Mercurial, majestic, and monumental. The man who has been involved in a goal almost every hour, and that's why he's their main man. A remarkable rise, marked by a remarkable goal in a remarkable season. Hugo Bumo, what a player.
I thought that Lenny had wasted the opportunity then, Len Dungle. When I say Lenny, great run from Bumo again, and finds Len, who I think should have hit it first time, but gets to the byline and just drags it back. And well, records have been broken all over the place here by this Goa side, because for me, that is going to be game, set, match, league winners. That is the goal that will see them crowned as winners of the league.
43 league goals from Goa, beating their own record of the most goals scored in the league stages of the Hero ISL. Incredible.
10 goals, 9 assists. Not bad from your midfield player.
Shori once more. Here comes Chahu. Here come Goa. Once again on the turn is Len over Koro to Bumo. He still went for that snapshot. This is that phase, Mace. This is that phase when they go crazy.
Yeah, it is. They have that little 5 minutes, don't they? I thought Joe was never going to pass this in a month of Sundays, but puts it again nicely on a plate for Len, whose first touch let him down. But Koro, that's the first time I've seen Koro be over greedy in the box, because if he lets that go, Bumo comes on and can strike it first time. But when you've just got that second goal, well, you've got to defend now.
Vineet, he likes it from this sort of distance. Vineet still keeps going. Has he been brought down? He's not complaining.
No, won the ball quite clearly. No question about that at all. Matana Fall clearly wins the ball. And CK just going over the top. Well, it's interesting. He's drying the ball. Is he not running around? His shirt should be dripping with sweat.
Probably a change at half time.
Maybe wants to get one off the seam.
Gonna swing that left boot again. Acosta has done so a few times in this game without any reward. Koro's off, saving him for the playoffs.
Interesting. That's actually quite interesting, because Bumo and Lenny Rodriguez are on 3 yellow cards each. But giving nearly 20 minutes to anybody else.
Monroy is setting up this cross once again. Acosta probably went for the shot.
That's not good at all. Not good at all. It's going to be, is it 5 wins on the bounce as well for Goa, which is not one of their longest streaks. Is Koro. I tell you, Koro's got a little knock there, because he's gone straight down the tunnel, or either that or he's not well or he's been ill or something, but he's gone straight down the tunnel to go and get either treatment or to go and shower and get himself ready.
Yeah, Goa's fans will be hoping it's the simpler of those reasons.
He's all right. He's got, what, about 10 days before they play their semi-final, so there's plenty of time to recover.
Chahu. Oh, great weight on that ball. Yeah, through the defense like a hot knife through butter. Len on the turn. Len! Oh, turning on the style. Yeah, that pass deserved a goal.
No, it did. I mean, that can't tell me that's not pass of the match there. Totally defence splitting that had Jamshedpur right back on their heels. And Len Dungle, we've seen him do this before. Drop that shoulder, cut back inside and look for that far corner, and ooh, I think that's a lot closer than the pictures show you there. And you can tell, because the bench was directly behind it, you could tell from their reaction that was close.
And Goa are a quarter of an hour away from a record 50th win in the Hero ISL. No team has managed to reach that number. Dominance, not only in this season, but on a consistent basis. Acosta. Vineet from distance. Without the fall once again. He's made a few good blocks in this game. Can get overlooked in a team which loves to attack with such panache. Nice challenge from Iban.
Tell you what, he should pull his shorts up a little bit more, shouldn't he? Does he want to show off his legs a bit? As long as he gets the job done, that's all that counts.
Yeah, one of these teams will have to get the job done tomorrow to end the season on a high.
Yeah, but which one will it be?
No, Iban, maybe studs were up, that's what Monroe is saying, yeah.
I tell you, he's won the free kick, you know, Iban. And Monroe's right here, because that foot was raised. You watch this, look. He goes in, there, bump, over the top.
I've seen Iban play centre-back as well. Earlier days.
Well, couldn't take the risk, could they? Which is why they made that change.
Farouk. Amarjeet sweeping it towards the centre of the park.
He's all over the place at the moment, Iban, isn't he? Well, I think the referee's had enough of someone giving him the verbals. One more and you'll be in the book. Monroy's still not happy with the challenge he received a little bit earlier on from Lendongo. How many in that picture will be there next season? That's a valid question.
It is. Most late goals, of course. They won't need one to win this or to be declared league winners. Jamshedpur as well have a habit of scoring late. They'll need at least 2 here to get a point, at least 3 to give some joy to ATK. Very unlikely.
And you've just come from which planet? That's not going to happen. It just looks like one of those games where Jamshedpur could play for a month of Sundays and not score. And you do have days like this as a team where it can get frustrating in front of goal and you create these chances and opportunities and it's very, very tough for you. But it's Goa again that have just done what they set out to do. Manage the 90 minutes.
Boomer. Lenny. And Jackie in space. Has to check back though. And got Narendra alongside.
When did he come on?
Here's Pena joining the attack, taking a shot from distance. Ooh! And almost joining in the party in style.
He's already got a couple of goals this season, obviously through set plays, but that would have been an absolute pile driver. He's hit that well, hasn't he? On the youngster in goal, doing well to get everything behind it, just pushing it straight up and catching it at the second attempt.
4 shots on target for Goa, just the 2 for Jamshedpur.
And Sumit Passey's gone from left back to right back now, which is why Narendra's come on. So they're going to make another change as well here. Looks a little bit worried there, doesn't he? But I don't think he's got anything to worry about.
Chahu and Lenny, again very difficult to break down tonight for Farouk and company. Got stuck in, defended well with composure. They got the ball there, but maybe a little bit of the man as well.
Yeah, he just clipped him after he went past him. He's done the old, when you go round the back of a player, he's just caught his foot as they both planted it.
There's Iban. stand out for Shillong Lajong in what was a very difficult season for them. Sent in, good decent delivery, but Nawaz came out right on time, on cue.
It's nice to see goalkeepers can catch the ball.
If they wouldn't, that'd be worrisome. 39 as it stands. Win number 50 of their Hero ISL history, and looking set to go to Asia as the representative side from India. No other side has done that in the Asian Champions League. Historic moment. ATK will be ruining the fact that they had the more difficult run-in. Bedia from distance now. Ooh. This time the other side of Rafiq, but wide.
See, last year, he was the man that was given the role that Bumu carries today. The difference is that Edobadia's passing was better than Bumu, because Bumu was running with the ball. So Libera last season had options, whereas this year, Bumu's put it all together in one package and looks the real deal. So when Edobadia comes on, he can still play and he can still pass, and it's a dangerous threat to bring off the bench as well. Somebody that can do that. He knows where the back of the net is as well, does Edobadia.
Iban. Bumu down the right channel this time, and Memo's there. Still fighting for it, both Memo and Bumu in the end. Jamshedpur winning the free kick. Memo is not happy with the amount of time taken by the referee to spot the foul.
Well, Bumu just needs to walk away, doesn't he? Because of that yellow card situation that he finds himself in. There's a little nudge there, he's trying to drag it back. Well, even the corner flag getting involved as well.
There's his touch map. Another game of high involvement for Hugo Bumu. Goal and an assist. That's Farouk. Passi. Monroy. Can they give their fans something to cheer about? Last game of the season. Not in there. Got to be careful. Jackie's lurking. Oh, Jackie, 2 times that's happened. It's gone rolled under his studs.
Yeah, clean bowled on that occasion, wasn't he?
Turn from Vineeth and playing it out wide to Passi. Interesting run back to Vineeth. Stop and, well, almost stop, turn and shoot, I was going to say, but Murtada Fall brought an end to that. Another impending attempt straight to Nawaz.
That's comfortable, isn't it? Be interesting to see the celebrations at the end of the game from the Goan side.
Manveer could get some minutes.
Surprised we haven't seen him come on a little bit earlier for Bumu, if I'm being honest, but I think he just wants to keep those players on with that bit of experience to be able to ensure that they get the correct result today. Can't blame him for that.
Keep ball between Chahu and Bumu. And now, once again, it's opened up. Oh my word, so cheeky. And how we all wish that Jackie Chan was 10 years younger. But better late than never, and this is why he's such an important ingredient of the chemistry that is FC Goa. Always wandering down the right through the middle, willing, wicked. And now it is 5 in 5 for him.
Again, it's Bumu that puts it on a plate. So 10 assists from him. I think Jackie just gets away with this one because you look at the angle of the ball and how the ball's spinning. He's just got caught underneath that slightly. Watch. There. It's just enough though, because it's away from Rafiq, and that gives you your winners of this year's Hero ISL League.
And same old. That triple threat of Jackie, Bumu and Koro on target and on song. And Goa relentless. A team on a mission. That mission, on one side it has been accomplished, get to the Asian Champions League. On the other, it has just begun as well.
How many goals have they scored now since Clifford's been in charge? You know what I mean? It's unbelievable that the seamless run continues.
Manveer, wanting to get in on the act. Rafiq is going to have a busy last few minutes and can't keep their step up now, Jamshedpur.
Yeah, like I said, I thought Manveer might have got a few more minutes game time today. Nice strike.
And just consider all the goals scored, including the playoffs, and Goa have now got 44 without even playing the playoffs. That is the most in a season, including the semis and the final, by any team in the Hero ISL in a single campaign. Boom. Not done yet. Pena. Erubedia lifted up for Murtada. 4 for Goa. And that is that, winning it in style. The usual suspects.
The table never lies. And that is the icing on the cake. You mentioned the triple threat with Jackie, Koro and Bumu, but when you get your defenders chipping in as well, you know it's your night. And boy oh boy, is it Goa's night tonight. Nice little ball from Pena around the corner. Erubedia, what do we say about his passing? It's spot on. He just hangs it up at the far post and says, go on son, bury that. And that's exactly what Murtada Fall does. Unstoppable header. Goa, unstoppable season.
20 goals in the last 5 games. 20.
That's why I asked you earlier. I mean, my maths isn't brilliant, but that's 4 goals a game. It's unbelievable. And could be more.
Bumu. Just stopped in his tracks by Memo. Wow. You go, Bumu. Double digits goals and goals created. Another attempt. Farooq this time. Riondo's team had no answer when Goa turned up the heat at the furnace. It was always in their control. How hot it gets. Sizzling in the end.
ATK must be kicking themselves. They really must. But they took on an informed Chennai side. And we know who's going to finish first. We know who's finishing second. And who's going to finish third and fourth. We know Bengaluru are in there. But will Mumbai get the job done? Or can Chennai burst through? Because I tell you, the momentum that they have at the moment and the role that they are on, they are dangerous. They are a dangerous team to come up against. A couple of cracking games coming up this week.
Growing in confidence, minute by minute. What a show they've put on. And it has been a season to remember, of course. Bengaluru, you mentioned, they were in the mix. ATK, FC Goa, 3-way race for most of the campaign. But then all of it comes to mind, isn't it? Not every game has been 4-0 or 5-0 or 5-2. And there were some where that Koro penalty, they had to salvage a point versus Bengaluru way back in October. Manveer Singh, equaliser versus Northeast. Lenny's rasping rocket against Kerala Blasters. And then came the lows. Chetri's double. Then Pritham Kotal and Jayesh Rane unlocking them. But Goa just keep going. Bumu just keeps going, and he keeps scoring. This is FC Goa. This is their league. And Hugo Bumu, the crowning glory in the shining jewel that the Hero ISL has, and the Asian Champions League. Are you ready for this? Are you waiting? Because you better do. Unbelievable. 200th goal in the Hero ISL comes from a man that has personified and defined their season. Hugo Bumu, take a bow, FC Goa. What a way to win it.
How's he scored this, by the way? Great piece of skill to skip past the challenge. The ball's not out. No way whatsoever. The keeper just, well, he's just vacated that near post area. And Boomer just slots it home. Cool, calm finish from him. And there you go. We thought 4 was the icing on the cake. Well, this is the cherry on top.
Is that brace, brace and brace for Bumu? He scores goals in bunches. He creates them in bunches. I tell you what, I was just coming to the lows that Goa have gone through with their losses against Bengaluru and ATK, and they've just put it all to bed.
There's no lows this season because they've won the league. That's it, finished. Doesn't matter. You've had blips. You can have a blip, but you don't have lows, because they have consistently managed to come back, and they have been absolutely fantastic.
Incredible.
Is there time for more?
Oh, reverse. Bumu sending it again. He wants more, trying to get stuck in. Mandar.
Well, never mind we said about them just trying to manage the game, Goa.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Well, they've decided to take the game by the scruff of the neck. We said that they needed to up it another 5 or 10% to be spot on, and, well, spot on. 5-0. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
You mentioned those blips, and they've picked themselves off, dusted themselves down and got on with it. And the last few fixtures, 3-2, 4-2, 4-1 and 4-2. And of course, this one 5-0. 5-2 as well in there. A race defined by some crazy results, some crazy games, and of course this man.
Well, I don't think you needed to be a rocket scientist to work this one out. 2 goals, 2 assists. Fantastic display yet again from the ever impressive Hugo Bumu.
Jackie, Shahu. Amarjeet, seconds away now. Goa from creating history. Seconds away.
Should just blow the whistle and end it.
One final attack maybe from Jamshedpur. Sent into the box. False clearance. Referee's got the whistle ready. There it is. Goa are the Hero ISL League winners. Well, surely the Super Cup and those top 3 finishes were significant. But proper glory is to represent India at the Asian Champions League. And last year's final may have escaped them, despite their glorious football over the last few seasons, despite the goals, despite the flow and the beats at which the team ticks. Asia, here they come. FC Goa are coming, and they're yearning for a significant achievement with a continental reward. Has finally ended in season 6 of the Hero Indian Super League, and they've done it in style. That 11th minute strike from Koro was enough to take them into the lead at half-time when they came out. Look at those last 6 odd minutes. Goal after goal after goal. And these are the names etched into a season that has been a culmination of everything they've done over the last 3 years. FC Goa, runaway winners at Jamshedpur, 5-0. All they needed was a point. All they needed was a 0-0, and they end up giving and delivering a 5-0. It was always going to be a landmark season, given the AFC Champions League slot for the side, which finishes top and without even giving a thought to the playoffs and the final. This in itself is an achievement that has been worth the wait for a side that almost every other opponent they faced will say deserve it for the template that they follow, for the football, for the goals